Joe Biden had an outro speech. Good night and good luck. Goodbye speech. Let's watch Joe Biden's farewell address to the nation. Only 15 minutes long. Joe Biden, it is finally Jover. My fellow Americans. Let's see what you had to say.
My fellow Americans, I'm speaking to you tonight from the Oval Office. Before I begin, let me speak to important news from earlier today. After 8 months of nonstop negotiation, a ceasefire and a hostage deal has been reached by Israel and Hamas, and will be largely implemented by the incoming administration. That's why I told my team.
Dude, everybody, I mean, this is supposed to be a teleprompter speech. I don't have any problem with that. There's something about the way Joe Biden reads the teleprompter that really unnerves me. The way he squints at it and like, it's just so, it throws me off. It throws me off. I understand that people are going to teleprompter this. It's an important speech. It's got me scared.
And I've been thinking a lot about who we are and maybe more importantly, who we should be.
Okay.
Long ago in New York Harbor, an iron worker installed beam after beam, day after day. They built not just a single structure, but a beacon of freedom.
This was Joe Biden's 48th birthday. He remembers it like it was yesterday.
The Statue of Liberty, a gift from France after our Civil War. Like the very idea of America, it was built not by one person, but by many people from every background and from around the world.
Wait, I just realized, this is actually a little embarrassing, but I'll still admit it. I just realized that, like, as a gift from France, they just paid for it. I always thought it was built by the French, and they shipped it over in, like, parts, and then it was? Okay, I was right. Okay. They did build it in France. Okay. That's what I thought. But I was like, the way you described it was like we just built it with immigrants here in America. It was just reassembled. Okay. Can you imagine if France, the gift was just the idea? Imagine if France was just the ideas guy of the Statue of Liberty. They just like, we got a picture of this cool thing. You have to pay for it and build it though. We got a concept of a statue. Can you imagine this giant lady and she's torching?
The Statue of Liberty is also an enduring symbol of the soul of our nation. A nation of pioneers and explorers, of dreamers and doers.
Dude, he's got
of ancestors native to this land.
It's like this speech itself is fine. The delivery is terrible. There's like, it's truly Rizless. It's truly no sauce speech. It has no aura. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like, dude, if someone said it in the chat, it's kind of like a high school presentation where you're just reading off the slides. And then Columbus came to America in 1844, and then he built and that's, dude, it's got the energy of like nothing there. No, there's no meaning in the words, no fire. And that's why I think he should spend the next 4 years working on that and then run again. I think he needs to spend the next 4 years like honing up his Riz. I don't know, get on Tinder or something. Just work on the Riz, get the Riz game on lock, do some TRT, get swole, and come back and run it again. You've got the experience. Turn it around in 28.
Holding the torch of the most powerful idea ever. But whether we lead by the example of our power or the power of our example, whether we show the courage to stand up to the abuse of power.
You got to put sauce on that. Whether we lead by the power of our example or the example of our power. You got to the right words, dude. You got to it's all monotone. It's all monotone.
We've launched a new era of American possibilities.
All right.
One of the greatest modernizations of infrastructure in our entire history.
What was that?
From new roads, bridges, clean water, affordable high-speed internet for every American.
Bro, I don't have affordable high-speed internet, bro. I'm in LA. I got a fire. I got Spectrum. They charge me through the nose and it crashes all the time.
We invented the
better?
semiconductor, smaller than the tip of my little finger. And now it's bringing those chip factories and those jobs back to America where they belong, creating thousands.
Get Taiwan. We invented it and we're bringing it back. We're not buying your Taiwanese chips. I did see that in Arizona, the TSMC plant has officially produced the advanced chips, the smaller nanometer one, not like the super small ones, but like they did the smaller nanometer ones, which is, was it 4? They did a 4 yield in Arizona. Let me confirm. Yeah, that sounds crazy. 4 nanometer chips, Arizona. Damn, that's fucking crazy. We really did a 4. Although it's funny, so you can go as small as 2, but TSMC, I believe, put restrictions that you can't do it outside of Taiwan. Crazy, 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 crazy. Why? Because if the very best chips can be made outside of Taiwan, they have no more silicon shield. The reason America and other countries will protect Taiwan is chips, is their ability to make the latest and greatest chips. And if anyone else can do it, it'll fuck their whole safety up. It's their protection. By the way, I believe in Taiwan's freedom for its own reasons. I think they are a well-managed, independent government of people that don't want to be assimilated. So I just think they shouldn't have to be. But I won't be saying this in China, so what control they have of the industry? No, they just have, like, the reason we can make 4 nanometer in America is because TSMC sent their best engineers, top engineers, to Arizona to help build it, to work with American employees and get that off the ground. So, like, they have the technology, they have the experience, they have the know-how. When they say you can't make 2 nanometer elsewhere, they're just meaning they're not letting the secrets out. Same thing with ASML in the Netherlands. Yeah, they don't let the secrets out of how they make the high-end lithography machines. Anyway, what was Biden saying?
And overseas, we've strengthened NATO. Ukraine is still free.
Wait, he's in his bag. 1 second. I got to hear him talk about NATO. Joe Biden always perks up when it comes to NATO. He says NATO the way Kendrick says mustard, dude. I want to hear him talk about NATO.
Ukraine is still free, and we pulled ahead of our competition with China. And so much more. I'm so proud of how much we've accomplished together for the American people.
In what ways?
And I wish the incoming administration success, because I want America to succeed. That's why my farewell address tonight, I want to warn the country of some things that give me great concern.
Okay.
And that's the dangerous concentration of power in the hands of a very few ultra-wealthy people.
Yeah.
The dangerous consequences if their abuse of power is left unchecked.
Yeah.
Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy.
I would not say it is taking shape today. I would not say that we have been steered clear of it for decades, but I just feel like there's storm clouds of brewing. We might one day have America where the rich have deep influence over our political system. We might one day have an America where the rich have a different set of rules. Thank God we don't have it now, but like it could happen.
More than a century ago, the American people stood up to the robber barons back then and busted the trusts. They didn't punish the wealthy, just made the wealthy play by the rules everybody else had to.
True.
We've got to do that again. The last 4 years, that's exactly what we've done.
No.
People should be able to make as much as they can.
No.
Play by.
I mean, you're right, but no, that's not what we didn't do. No, we didn't do that. No, we didn't do that. Absolutely not. We aren't in listen, you appointed Lena Khan, and I'll always give you credit for that. And she made an effort, but we're not there. We're not at the trust busting, high taxes on the wealthy, broad-based middle-class growth, increasing middle-class real wages. We're not in that era. We're not in the 60s, 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s era.
The existential threat of climate change has never been clear.
You're not going to be around.
Across the country. That's why I signed the most significant climate and clean energy law ever, creating jobs and industries of the future. Now, we've proven we don't have to choose between protecting the environment and growing the economy.
Best way to do that is nuclear, by the way. You want to grow the economy and protect the environment? Nuclear energy. And it's not close. It's not close.
We see the same dangers of the concentration of technology, power, and wealth.
Okay.
You know, his farewell address, President Eisenhower.
Is he yawning? You know, a little yawn in the middle of the speech? This is your farewell speech to the nation. Eepy, bro, wake up. This is a big deal.
Meanwhile, artificial intelligence is the most consequential technology of our time.
Bro, I heard Joe Biden got freaked out about AI after watching Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. Maybe he just rewatched it before the speech.
Artificial intelligence even has the potential to help us answer my call to end cancer as we know it.
Your call? I'll make a call too. Hey, I have a call that we should end cancer as we know it. That way, if we do end it, it's kind of because of my call, because I've called for it. I am demanding that all those out there do their best effort to end cancer as we know it. This is the Atriox call, and I'm putting it out there. If you want to answer the call, then cure cancer. And we'll say we did this together. It's sort of my call that push you to do it, but like your science also helped. Thank you. Don't thank me. I mean, do please, because I am a hero, but make sure it's ostentatious and gaudy. Why just cancer as we know it? Well, because I want a different, cooler cancer. Yeah, I want you to like mix it up. I want you to evolve it.
We need to enact an 18-year time limit, time and term, for the strongest ethics for anesthesia.
Time limit, term limit, time and term. To be honest, both. Good save, Joe. No one noticed. But that's the GOAT, dude. That's why they call him the public speaking GOAT. He can roll with it. He can flow with it. Guy can clutch it up in a moment. That's why you literally can't get one past him. He's too quick. He's too on his feet.
We need to ban members of Congress from trading stock while they're in the Congress. We need to amend the Constitution.
Say it again, Joe! My GOAT! Yes! It didn't quite flow off the tongue, but you said it. Yes. We should ban. Yeah, they should not be trading stock.
Upstairs in the residence of the White House, I've walked by a painting of the Statue of Liberty I don't know how many times.
I feel like he feels like this Statue of Liberty metaphor is cooking. I feel like he thinks this whole like through line of the Statue of Liberty is like just people are losing it for you. Like I feel like you think the pen was hot, but it's just not landing because you got no emphasis in what you're saying, and it's all just droning together. It's not.
Nation where the strength of our institutions and the character of our people matter and must endure. Now it's your turn to stand guard. May you all be the keeper of the flame. May you keep the faith. I love America. You love it too. God bless you all. May God protect our troops. Thank you for this great honor.
Joe Biden! Salute, stand back and stand by. I heard you. Storm the Capitol. Understood. He said it without saying it. Honestly, good content, bad delivery. I mean, it's fine speech. He's just so damn old, man. He's just too old. I like the part about Congress trading stocks. I like the part about getting money out of politics. I like the part, there's some stuff in there, but politics, especially for a politician, you're not out there doing the work. Your job is to get people excited about these ideas. That's like the politician really is just to get human beings to understand and motivated about these ideas. And if you can't do that, then you don't have a lot of use. If you can't like communicate it to the public and